Oh yeah, look at this shit.
Do you not put tofu in here again?
Oh, I forgot to put tofu in there. My voice still sounds like really sick. It actually sounds worse, so we just ignore how weird and low and raspy it sounds. I just woke up from such a bad nightmare. In the nightmare, I kept saying, surely this is just a dream because this is so ridiculous and scary and like none of this would actually happen. But like every time I questioned it, people were like, yeah, I know, right? And they reacted like how they would if it was real life. Mum and I looked outside and randomly around the front yard there was like this giant dog and his owner, and it like got on the car and was like sitting on it, and then it sort of like went up into like smoke, kind of everything was kind of smoked out, and then once that kind of blew away everything became like water. I looked outside the windows and it was like flooded up until like the top, so it looked like if I opened a window we would end up drowning inside this house. One of the other times I looked out, it was like my friends from high school and they were like all in like costumes. And then this other thing happened, which I can't tell was a reoccurring dream in real life or if it was just I thought it was a reoccurring dream in the nightmare. There's like rows of people outside our house. I'm like looking from upstairs and they're all in like these kind of like blue suit things, kind of like a morph suit. They're like marching towards the house. They're smiling, but like they're kind of like those like kind of crazy smiles, like evil smiles, because they're moving so fast. They're almost like banging against the doors and the window, and it feels like they're just gonna break in. But I could like recognize them as people I knew. I was like, Mum, please, you have to look outside. Every time she looked, like they weren't there, and it was really weird. And like I remember like kind of screaming about it, because it made me feel really like crazy. We're all around the whole outside of the house. Like they calmed down and they were moving really slow, and that's when my parents started seeing them. But because they were moving slow, it wasn't as concerning. And like I'll go to talk to them and they'll talk like humans, but like they'll get really weird sometimes. Like they'll sort of like grab me, and then I dragged someone in from high school who I don't even really talk to anymore. And I was like trying to get answers, but as soon as I got inside the house, they were like so human. They couldn't remember shit, and it was just like really, really annoying. And also I remember at one point I tried to contact some of the people out there. Like I'd like FaceTime them or text them or something, and like they would be living their normal life. Like some of them were out of the party, and there must have been another version of themselves, which made it even scarier. I'm having nightmares like almost every night recently.
No, you're doing this so long.
I just read that there's such a big storm coming to my area in Melbourne tomorrow that they haven't had a storm this big in 50 years. There's meant to be an extreme cold front and just so much pressure that it's meant to be crazy. Annoyingly, I won't be in this part of Melbourne tomorrow. I'll be in the city at university. So if shit goes down here, I won't be here to see that, but still kind of exciting in a weird way. Does anyone find stuff like that exciting? Blake's way of deciding if he wants to wear shorts or not. Just stand in the sun and create your own shorts. Blake and I are about to go get some lunch at the usual place because we usually try to do that every Wednesday while the cleaners are here, because it's not the end of the world while they're here. Like obviously we can, I thought that was Blake sneaking up on me, but it's Vincent. It's just the fact that we can't actually get anything done while they're here. Like if we're watching something they talk to us, or if Blake's trying to study they talk to us. I think I'm going to get that usual rice stuff I get because I really feel like that. I've been obsessed with rice recently. Right now I'm wearing a really old foundation. It's a CoverGirl foundation, literally from when I was in year 7. So I was 12 then and I'm 19 now, and weirdly enough it still works really well. It's just sort of a bit pink toned, which is a little annoying, but it works pretty well. It works better when I don't wear any concealer and powder either, because then it's just like fresh faced. Yo homie, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. This is my outfit. Got sunglasses on because it's reasonably hot. I'm gonna try this new nudie limited edition thing, and it's pineapple pear and mint, and Blake thinks that will taste bad, but I really like mint.
Pears are just bad apples.
Pears are just bad apples. What do you guys think? I like pears. I like pears and apples. Pears are better because they're less like solid.
Too squishy.
This one has mint, and I think mint in like lemon juice tastes really refreshing, so I'm gonna give this a go. This shit is really good. You can't taste the mint, but it is at the bottom, so I may need to shake it. Shake it. But it mainly tastes like pear. Like I can barely even taste pineapple. You should taste it, babe.
Bad apples.
Nah, man. Oh yeah, look at this shit.
Do you not put tofu in here again?
Oh, I forgot to put tofu in there because I said vegetarian, but I have to say and tofu instead of pork. But at least there's no pork.
I said it and tofu.
Oh, you mean yours? I thought you meant mine.
Yours has got tofu.
Has it? Oh, whoops.
I'll show you yours.
You didn't say and tofu.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Oh.
If I didn't hear it, he probably didn't. I have a theory, guys. I reckon I could probably get a seat on a train if I really desperately needed to by faking being pregnant. Because look, come lower, shoulder. That's at least like 3 months pregnant.
Jesus.
Because I'm full and because I'm good at doing
Me
it.
too if I had a vagina.
Also, when it looks as round. Did any of you guys watch the first episode of The Wrong Girl? It's based on Hamish Blake's wife. She wrote a novel and then I think she helped write it. I've had it advertised to me like every day. Excited, Blake? I mean, not Blake, Dad.
What? Yeah.
So, as you can clearly tell, my voice is even worse today. I've been coughing and sneezing on public transport heaps. And because of that, I've been trying to distract myself. So I've just been like editing a photo, just fully focused on it. Because like I don't want to look up and get germs on anyone. I accidentally forgot my stop. I don't even know where I am right now, to be honest. But it's like 4 stops past mine. So I'm going to have to walk there. Part of me kind of thinks I should have stayed home because of how I'm feeling. But I really didn't want to miss like the first classes of the week. But honestly though, like I have sneezed probably 10 times already today and I've only been awake for a few hours. Make my stomach feel really bad too. This my makeup looks kind of nice. I got a compliment on the lipstick. Can you see these tears?
I put so little effort into my outfits. I know. That's why I feel like I need to encourage you.
What's unusual about that? So I saw a car that looked like yours and I approached it and I was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if it wasn't his car? And I just like opened the door. I get closer, it's a guy with your hair, your glasses and everything. I nearly touch the handle and he gets out and I think, oh, why would Dad be getting out? That's weird. And then I see it's not you. It looked pretty much identical. So how shit would have that been?
Yeah.
And my voice would have been weird. I would have been like, oh, sorry. Like, grand final tickets. Ooh. Dad may be slightly emotional. Oh my God. Ignore my voice right now. Anyone who's hating it, I probably hate it twice as much as you do. And people keep trying to talk to me today and I kept meeting new people and stuff. And I just had to keep saying like, this isn't my actual voice because it kind of sounds like it could be this low. But basically I hit a major milestone today and I can't believe I didn't vlog it. Basically my friend Miranda was vlogging my reaction and I kind of felt like it was captured because it was videoed. Basically today I hit 1.5 thousand subscribers on YouTube and it's just honestly blew my mind. Like I'm kind of in shock. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that are so much bigger, but that's not the point. It's actually just the fact that that many people are interested in watching my content. Like even if they weren't interested in watching my content, they just liked me, that's a big enough deal. But it's actually like there are things I'm creating and people like it. And like 1,500. I'm so proud of that, honestly. It's so exciting to me. But anyway, I'm going to steal the clip off my friend Miranda. I know it was in her vlog already, but I just really want to steal it because it's a very kind of like raw moment. And again, my voice is gross. But anyway, here it is. This looks like fashion right now, but it's because my eyes hurt. Fashion.
Was that the...
Look how excited she is.
I just hit 1.5 subscribers. Look. So cool. Oh my God, why can't I speak?
Did I show you Thunder Road?
I must have done 3 in like the past few hours.
Yeah. Oh, the guy excited.
The guy who gets up and mom's funeral.
I wish I could scream, but I literally can't. Like nothing's coming out right now.
Oh, yeah. This is
So cool.
Sheridan, what just happened again?
What just? I can't speak right now. You have to speak for me.
Sheridan here.
Show the screen.
300 on Twitter. More partying.
Thank you so much to everyone who was so supportive and loving today because it honestly just surprised the crap out of me. Like obviously I know you guys are always there. You're very supportive, but the amount of love and the fact that it made you guys happy is the coolest thing because celebrating milestones, it's weird. Like it obviously brings me a lot of happiness, but it does kind of feel like a selfish act in a weird way. Like it feels like you're kind of showing off like, look how many people like me. That's why I always tend to write we, like we hit this milestone because obviously without you, I couldn't have hit the milestone. Every single one of you who are subscribed right now are the reason I hit the milestone. Not only did you guys not read it that way, but you also told me it actually made you happy or it made you smile is the coolest feelings. That's how I feel when I see YouTubers hit goals. So many of you are supportive. Probably like a few times a week now, there is something that honestly like just fills my heart with so much joy and I feel so lucky that I get to receive that love. Like I don't know why I'm this person that gets to, but thank you so much for that. I cannot wait till I can speak properly because then these vlogs won't be as annoying to listen to. I cannot take this seriously. I swear there is like, you know when you're on Snapchat and you're using that filter which changes your voice, I swear that's happening to me right now, but it's like changing live. I started watching the movie Pretty Woman a couple of days ago and I really loved it, but I only watched the first half because I had to go to bed because I had uni the next day. But I watched the second half today. I thought it was really, really cute, and I thought it was written really well, and I liked how the story was actually unusual. It wasn't just boy meets girl, it was actually a totally unique situation. It's on Netflix, by the way. I cannot get over this voice. Oh my god. Listen to that. Oh my god. Sickness update. My voice is still extremely low, which is totally weird because I don't know what's causing it at all. Like, my throat doesn't feel that bad. It only feels bad because I'm coughing a lot, so it's just straining. Blake told me today, he's like, imagine if it changed forever. And I was like, that would be so bad. I've been having kind of coughing fits, so I end up sort of like curled up in a ball, and then I just have to like breathe myself back up. It's not fun. Mostly because tomorrow I'm going to be out of the house all day pretty much because it's the footy finals, which is really, really exciting. I'm just bummed out that I have to be sick. The game starts at 2:30, so I'm guessing it goes into the night. And then after that, they're having a concert because there are a few musicians who are playing beforehand, like Vance Joy, who I love. So I'm so excited to see him again because he played before the Taylor Swift concert. One of them was referenced in Friends, so I knew him from that. Phoebe said name. Sting's gonna be performing. Does anyone know the episode of Friends? It's really weird how you learn kind of weird pop culture references from shows like that. I do feel a little bit better today, but I still did that thing that I've been doing all week where I randomly like nap for 2 hours unplanned. Like, I just kind of fall asleep. I'm gonna take some Robitussin now. This actually doesn't taste good at all. I remember the cough mixture as a child tasted really sweet, but this feels like it's burning me. But it may be because my throat is damaged, so I haven't been doing much today at all because obviously I'm still unwell. My parents went to a really fun like Bulldogs theme thing in the city. I've been staying home because I was too sick to go, which is really, really annoying. And tonight I actually watched a documentary on Netflix. I still have 20 minutes left, which I might watch now or later, and it's called Dishonesty, and it actually had 5 stars, so I knew it was going to be good. And it is so interesting. I'm learning so much about the world, weirdly enough, and there's a lot of kind of behavioral studies, and it's very, very interesting. So if you're interested in that, I recommend you go check it out on Netflix.